shimmers in this long-lasting dream. A made-up image, bringing back memories. Yes, I've been wasting like most of my life, watching paintings dry. I wanna take back the hours we last singing lullabies, lullabies. No one's tough when...
Hello there, how's it going? My name is Sarah. I'm a first-year PhD student at a Canadian university studying religious studies, and welcome to my channel, my brand new channel. Basically, I decided to make this channel to document some of my struggles as I make my way through grad school, and if you're kind of struggling with university or college or whatever, hopefully help some of you viewers with that as well, and we can kind of struggle along together. So this video is going to be like a bit of a vlog, like a week in my life, few days in my life. We'll see how it goes. But I also want to use this channel to make videos about kind of tips and tricks for making it through university, specifically as a non-neurotypical student. So as a student who is kind of a little bit neurodivergent. So some tips that will hopefully help you make it through university. Some things that have helped me on my journey through university, all 8 years of it. My BA took me 5 years, and then I did 2 masters actually, one in anthropology and then one in English and digital humanities. So I'm kind of like all about the social sciences and humanities and stuff. Yeah, and now I'm doing my PhD in religious studies, so it's been a lot of school for me. School has been my life for the past few years. So yeah, hopefully I can use some of what I've learned on this journey to help some of you as well as you make your way on your journeys. So it's currently Monday morning. I just had a doctor's appointment on the phone, which was super convenient, and then had some breakfast as well. And now for the rest of the day, I'm pretty much just gonna be working on this one assignment that I have due tonight. It's like a comparative book review of 2 books that I read for my directed studies reading course. So yeah, that's gonna be basically all of today. It was supposed to be due last Thursday, but I got an extension on this because I am always getting extensions. Thankfully, most of my profs are pretty understanding about that. So I'm gonna start doing that, and then I will check in with you in a little bit.
We waste our lives lying, we're fine. We step on night to pass that time. We waste our lives lying, we're fine. Lying, we're fine.
Got Amazon delivery. Nothing super exciting. Just a book that I need for class. I'm afraid. Yeah, so this is Experiments with Power by J. Brent Crossan. I'll probably get into it later this week. But for now, I'm trying to work on this assignment. It's going really, really slowly. I'm like halfway through my outline, rough draft kind of thing. Is it only me that does this? Or do other people feel the need to write out an entire outline / rough draft by hand before actually typing it up? Like, I find that I just can't think through typing. Like, when I'm handwriting things, that's when a lot of really good kind of creative thought processes happen. Sorry for his like playing with this. Yeah, so when I write things out by hand, I find that like a lot of good thinking happens in that kind of process of writing. But if I'm doing it on the computer, like it's just nothing. Like my brain just feels empty when I'm doing it on the computer. Like I can't think through typing on an electronic medium. I don't know, it's weird. So I pretty much handwrite absolutely everything before I can even start writing it a little bit. So yeah, it takes a lot more time. It's a really slow and like lengthy process, but it's my process, and I don't know, I feel like I can't deviate from that. It just doesn't work when I try to. Would you look at that? Only 3,000 more words to go.
Sometimes I think about myself. I wish I was somewhere else, far from my fear, anxiety, far from my weakness. I could be gone, but I'm just afraid.
Personally, I find that this like e.l.f. hydrating concealer thing smells really weird. Like, it has such an off smell to it. It feels weird putting it on my face, but it's cheap. So last night I was up way too late working on that assignment. I was up till like past 2 working on it, and then I didn't get to sleep until like almost 4 because I'd had way too much coffee trying to keep myself awake to finish that assignment. So I was far too caffeinated and I could not get to sleep. And I think my body is also still not adjusted to the time change that happened recently. So yeah, I woke up at like noon today and I have a lot to do. So it's gonna be a fun day. So today I need to go uptown to go to the pharmacy, get a prescription there, and then I will get some groceries as well while I'm out, and maybe a big coffee from Starbucks, because more caffeine is definitely always the answer. And then after that, I have 2 classes tomorrow that I need to do the readings for and get all that done. So it's gonna be a pretty busy day. I wish I had woken up sooner, but it is what it is, so I'm just gonna go with it. So do you want to see a little haul of what I got at the grocery store? It's not overly exciting, but I got these vegan matzo sticks that I'm really excited to try. What else? Hey Freya. I got some dirty chai tea because essential. Burgers, some vegan burgers, and vegan chicken, chocolate soy milk, because this stuff is absolutely delicious. And I got this candle because it was on sale for like more than half off. And I am a sucker for scented candles, so had to go for that. Yeah, that's what I got. So I'm gonna put this away and then I'm gonna start doing some grading because I forgot that I have a buttload of grading to do for tomorrow because the marks need to be up tomorrow night and I have class all day tomorrow, so I need to get most of it done today. So yay. Freya, what are you doing? What are you getting into? Oh, she's only just recently learned that she could get on the counters, and now she gets on them all the time, right?
I refuse to fix the problem, and I think I can carry on. You can lie, you can try, but you'd like to leave this feeling. We got to breathe, to dig, to leave the life we...
Hey, so it's about 6 o'clock now. I thought I'd just check in I have got a little bit of grading done and a lot of procrastination done. Grading is something that I find really tedious, really boring, and it's just really hard for me to like kind of focus on this and get it done because I don't know, I just dislike it so much. But you know, it's what I'm getting paid for. It's what I need to do. So I'm gonna keep working on that tonight, and then I have to read a few chapters of a book for my other class. I'm gonna probably skim them and watch a movie for one of my classes tomorrow as well. One thing that I wanted to like touch on in this vlog, and I think one of the reasons why I wanted to make this channel was because I have been recently diagnosed with ADHD, the inattentive type of ADHD. And this was something that I had been kind of suspicious of for a while, about a year, ever since I kind of learned about how inattentive ADHD, how the symptoms kind of show up in women. Before that, I kind of associated ADHD with just like hyperactive little boys, like I think a lot of us do. But ever since I learned about kind of the various ways that ADHD can show up, and especially how it shows up in adults, something really clicked for me, and I was like, oh, that's me exactly. But it took me a while to like actually get a diagnosis partially because I was afraid that people wouldn't take me seriously. Like I didn't think my doctor would really take me seriously because I'm doing a PhD. I have 2 master's degrees. Like I am a very high achieving student. Like I get pretty much straight A's all the time, and my work is usually really good. But the thing is, it takes me a lot of effort to get there and to actually get those grades. And to have been able to get these degrees has been pretty grueling, and it's been a struggle for me. And with kind of each degree, each like level of university that I've done, it's been getting harder and harder and harder for me until I got to the point recently where I just couldn't do it anymore. I was like, if I don't make some kind of change, I'm gonna have to drop out. Like I'm not gonna be able to finish my PhD if I can't kind of get what's going on in my head sorted out. Getting this diagnosis for me has really helped me just like figure out what's going on with me and kind of why I do some of the things that I do, like why reading is so hard for me and why it takes me so much longer than any of my peers to actually read a book or an article or something. That takes me a lot of extra work. And then just like listening to people too, like I always thought that I was kind of, I don't know, like I don't want to say stupid, but like I got really mad at myself a lot because I really struggle to listen to what people say. Like people could be talking directly to me and like saying something to me, and I will just blank out and I'll have no idea what they just said to me. And that's been really frustrating, and like it's made me feel really bad about myself in a lot of situations, especially in like class situations and things. I'm also constantly leaving things to the last minute. Like I cannot organize my time for shit. Like I cannot get myself organized. I can't do time management. It just like it almost doesn't work for me. Like there are some strategies that are kind of working for me, but generally like it's a struggle for me. Like I am always leaving things to the last minute. I kind of need that like final push of adrenaline right at the last minute to like actually get me to sit down and do something. I'm constantly procrastinating. And then because of this, I get really, really overwhelmed at everything and like overwhelmed with everything that I have to do. And the more I put things off, the more they just keep piling up, and the more overwhelmed and anxious I get, but the more I just can't do it. I just can't make myself do it. Yeah, like last semester, I don't think that there was a single assignment that I didn't ask for an extension on. I don't think that I submitted anything that was kind of like a big assignment on time last semester. And this semester I'm asking for a lot of extensions too, and that happened, you know, previous semesters as well, previous years. So it's just like it got to a point where I was like, okay, I need to figure this out. Like something needs to change. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of chat a bit about that because I think that this is kind of one of the directions that I'm going to take this channel. Just looking at like what it's like to be in university as someone who has ADHD and someone who has anxiety. Because it's not easy. It's not easy for any of us doing grad school, doing university, especially during a pandemic. Like this is not easy for a lot of us. And I think for those of us who aren't necessarily like neurotypical, it's even more difficult. And this is me procrastinating by talking about procrastination and why I procrastinate. So I should really get back to work, get to finish some grading, and then do the rest of the stuff that I need to do tonight. So I will talk to you in a bit.
Dreaming it could go wrong, but I'm just a nest. You must be lonely, but you could be crazy if you keep looking down. Don't you cry no more, no more. Tears is in mine.
Hello, how's it going? It is Wednesday and I just got out of my first class for the day. It's my post-humanist memory in literature and film class, which is really interesting. I always enjoy that class, and we were talking about the film Arrival today. And oh my goodness, Freya, don't knock over the camera. Yeah, we were talking about the film Arrival, which I watched really late last night, stayed up till like around 2 watching it. But I'm glad I did, because it was a really, really interesting film. It was really cool. A lot of like really interesting ideas about like humanity and language and civilization, and colonialism and kind of decolonizing. Freya. Sorry, Freya has an absolutely terrible habit of knocking down absolutely everything. Don't you, Freya? Come here. Come here, you. Yeah, so that was that. I'm running off of too little sleep right now, as per usual. So yeah, in my next class, I need to finish reading this book, Consuming Religion by Catherine Lofton, and I have like an hour until class, so like I'm obviously just gonna do my best to kind of skim the chapters, and then I have to finish a lot of grading today after class because I didn't finish it all last night. I still have about like 30 assignments to grade, I'd say, about that, so that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be another busy night, but that's okay. And yeah, so I will check in with you after class. It's St. Patrick's Day today, and I celebrated by being in class and grading, so that's fun. I am done grading now though, thankfully. I made it through. It's 9:30, so not too bad. Not gonna be up all night again tonight, hopefully. So yeah, now I'm thinking I might just drink this, take a shower, and maybe watch a movie. I might watch Cloud Atlas because I am doing a seminar presentation on the book Cloud Atlas next week, and I just felt like it would be fun to kind of watch the movie before that, even though I know the movie and the book are quite different. But it's been a really long time since I've seen this movie, so yeah, kind of just felt like watching it again. So that's potentially what I will do. Yeah, and I guess have my one drink to celebrate the Irish Day. My face is also extremely shiny right now. I'm not sure why. Maybe I should also do like a face mask or something. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do now, and I will catch up with you later. struggling hard with concentrating today, just being real. I've gotten no work done and it's like already 4, so that's fantastic. I'm supposed to be working on an essay proposal for one of my courses. It was technically due a month ago, and then I said I'd have it done about 2 weeks ago, and I still haven't even started it. So yeah, that's about where I'm at with that right now. I just don't know how to get started on this. Like, I have a lot of ideas kind of just like floating around in my head, but I don't know how to execute them and like how to go about actually starting writing this proposal. So that's currently what I'm struggling with. I've mostly been procrastinating all day, which really sucks because I have so much shit to get done like this week and next week. So it's not good that I'm just kind of sitting here incapable of really starting this, but I need to get to it. I need to just do it. I need to just figure out my shit. Yeah. So that's what I'm gonna do. Figure it out somehow. Start. Yeah. So I've spent the last like hour or so kind of hyper focusing on organizing my notes, my like reading notes for kind of all the research that I've been doing. And it's been like slightly helpful, but not as helpful as actually writing this assignment. My camera definitely doesn't do it justice, but there is a beautiful sunset outside right now. Hello, happy Friday. I woke up quite late again this morning because I was up way too late last night, and I could not get to sleep for the life of me. I think it was like around 4 when I finally fell asleep. Which is terrible, and I do blame it largely on the fact that I had way too much caffeine again in the evening, just because I was so tired pretty much all day yesterday. I was so tired and unfocused yesterday that I drank too much caffeine, and then obviously I was up all night because of that. So this is not a good cycle, not a good pattern for me to be in, because I feel like when I wake up so late, I've wasted so much of the day, and yeah, it's a never-ending terrible cycle that I really need to break out of. So today I am drinking some tea right now, but I'm gonna cut myself off of caffeine before 4 today. So yes, hopefully I will be able to actually get to sleep. I have been a little bit more productive today. I've been working on this like essay proposal. I think I finally kind of like have a direction that I'm going to take this project in. So I am making some progress today. I also have to do a lot of readings for my other courses today. I need to get a lot of stuff done today, and I was planning on taking tomorrow, Saturday, off, but I don't think I'm going to be able to, just because yesterday was so unproductive. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. It is a really nice day today, so I'm gonna hopefully take a walk in a couple hours. Gonna get some work done, then go on a walk, see how I feel. Hopefully, you know, the rest of the evening is gonna be a lot better than yesterday, because that was just ridiculous. So it's about 10:30 now. I did not finish that assignment that I was working on. I do have a structure for it though, so I'll probably just finish that tomorrow morning and get that submitted, hopefully. I'm pretty tired, so I think the rest of tonight I'm just gonna drink some chamomile tea, have a nice kind of relaxing Friday night in bed with some books, and get some of my reading done. So yeah, that is my plan for the night, and I think I'm gonna end this vlog here. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining me here on this new channel of mine. I hope that it was enjoyable, or like at least somewhat relatable maybe, especially if you're kind of making your way through university, grad school as well. If you enjoyed this video, you can like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I will be making more content like this, as well as more kind of formal, I guess, like sit-down videos with some of my own tips for surviving grad school or just kind of making your way through university in general. So yeah, if you want to see more of that, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.